Hey guys, I know it's early. You may not be able to see this until later, but we are here at the turn-in location. Got Jack Miller, Corners News, HboMatt turning themselves in. You can see the sign, so it's not really a secret location anymore. Hey, whoever that is. Getting ready to go in and find out not only well, they're going to take them. They're going to take them and bond out. It's all prearranged, and we're going to find out for once and for sure if I have a warrant. All indications are that I do not have a warrant from the Livingston incident, but I'm gonna go ahead and present myself and let them confirm that. And yeah, that's the way it's gonna go.
Who's gonna document turn themselves in? Does anybody have any questions? Let me have a smoke, man. Let me have a smoke, answer some questions. Maybe y'all want to answer some questions, and then we'll go and turn ourselves in. Or they'll turn themselves in. I ain't turning myself in. Yeah. No, sir. You guys have any questions?
Big old yawn. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we barely got stirred up.
I'm looking right now. See if you guys have any questions. So
who do we have in here?
yeah, it is crazy what they're doing to these guys.
Is the signal okay? One person? Let me know.
Crazy. So basically, if you don't know what happened in Livingston, Matt, Ismail, and a couple other folks went down to Livingston to Mel's house and decided to do some protesting in Corrigan. They went to Mel's house in Livingston, and Matt is a open carry, Second Amendment type person, and he was inside the home. He's carrying a handgun in a holster legally. He also owns a silencer for the handgun, and you know, the silencer, some people might say, well, why do you carry a silencer? You want to look like an assassin, or you want to look tough? No. I believe in carrying silencers as well, because I carry my gun to use it, not for show. And when I use it, I don't want to blow my eardrums out. I mean, if I use it, I'm pulling 15 bullets out of that barrel, and they're loud. So silencer is probably the next best thing to earplugs to protect your ears. And the victim's ears, and the assailant's ears. Anyway, so yeah, so he goes out to his truck to get signs from the truck, and a couple of people call 911. Because they see a man walking around with a gun in a holster. That's exactly what they told the police. And so basically, I'll give it to you in a nutshell. A group of people went down to Livingston to a person's house legally. They assembled in the apartment legally. They were planning to protest in Corrigan legally. Matt goes out to his truck legally and gets signs from his truck legally. Goes back into the apartment legally while carrying a gun in his holster legally. The police show up legally. They ask questions legally. Matt decides he's not going to answer all of their questions legally. The police supervisor shows up legally and legally tells the officers to kick fucking rocks and apologizes to the folks for the Livingston police telling Matt that he had to show his paperwork, which he didn't, and threatening to evict or cause to be evicted the resident illegally. So we have one illegal action so far, and that was from the police. Then they went out and cop watched legally. They filmed the police legally. They drove around the city legally. They drove around the police department legally. Ismael was wearing a vest legally. And being suspicious, I mean, according to the police, they were being suspicious, which is also legal. The police approached their vehicle legally. Again, legally asked some questions. And again, the folks in the vehicle legally decided not to answer their questions, or all of their questions. They answered some. And they mentioned in the warrant that Ismael, a Mexican American, legally chose
Thanks
to
for
speak
sharing this out, guys.
Spanish instead of English. Legally. Because if you speak multiple languages and there's a language you prefer to speak in, by God, you should be able to speak in that language legally. The police legally got a Spanish-speaking officer on scene, and they legally asked more questions, and the guys legally did not answer all their questions. Then the guys legally went to Corrigan and legally demonstrated and protested First Amendment stuff. And then they legally traveled all the way back home. And many days later, illegally, Livingston Police Department illegally wrote up lies in an affidavit and illegally twisted the law, and a judge illegally signed off on warrants that had no probable cause. Nothing in their police report. I mean, everything I just told you is exactly what the police report says and the affidavit says. And the only illegal actions that I could find in that affidavit so far was the cops' actions. But these guys are being charged with organized crime, and basically what they're trying to say in the affidavit is not that they called 911. What they're saying is that Matt, who was carrying the
Do not call the Comal County Jail.
Knew that somebody might call 911, and that he was carrying it hoping that somebody would call 911, and knowing that they would. And because they called 911 and people were going to film the police and put it on YouTube, then they conspired to cause a false 911 call. That's not a 911 response. That is not how the law works. Abuse of 911 is when you call and report false activity that you know is false with the intent to cause a response. Again, cop watchers and activists are being charged with crimes because of something somebody else did. Now, I'm not saying the 911 callers committed any crime. When they called the police, whether they should have or not, I mean, I don't call the police when I see somebody walking around with a gun silencer or not. Certainly a person has a right to call 911. So when they called 911, they didn't lie. They said exactly what they saw. They saw a man with a gun walking around, which is legal in Texas. You do not even have to have a permit. You just have to legally be able to own a gun. So the 911 callers didn't even commit a crime. Unless they wrote in their statement false information, and that will be to be determined. Well, what I'm taking right now, the victims are saying, or I'm sorry, the 911 callers are saying that the things that the police are saying is not what they meant. This all started with Mel's next door neighbor, concerned for her, calling the police about a man walking around with a gun, concerned for her safety, asking for a welfare check. Guys, please, unless you want your neighbor dead, do not call the police to come check on their welfare. Do that yourself. Lesson learned there. Anyway, so we're turning themselves in to Comal County Sheriff's Department here in New Braunfels, Texas. Do not call I'm serious. I'm serious.
Yeah. Do not call
the Comal County Sheriff's Department. Comal County Sheriff's Department are extending a huge service to these two men. They're going to go in. They're going to get bonded out. They're not going to be abused. Nothing's going to be going on here in Comal County. So not at the jail here. Okay, not going to happen. So please just don't. If there's any problems, we have people here on the ground. We got boots on the ground here, monitoring everything. We're going to be here the entire time while they're in jail. And if anything goes wrong, we will let you know. But right now, please, don't call them. There's no reason to call Comal County. Of course, anybody else you want to call, that's your right. Don't call Livingston. Don't call Livingston. Don't call Livingston and complain. Don't call Livingston and ask questions. Don't do that.
Hey guys, welcome in.
But definitely don't call Comal County. Okay, do not. Yeah, just don't call Comal County. You know what, man? I'm gonna tell you like it is. You can call Livingston all fucking day. If you got a question, you can call and ask a question. If you have a comment, you can call and make a comment. You don't like what they're doing, you can certainly call Livingston and Polk County, and you can let them know what you think about what's going on here. Don't threaten anybody.
Hey, Bob.
Or anything like that. Don't commit no crimes. Look up Texas law on telephone harassment. Make sure that you don't do anything, in there, and you'll be fine. But if you are so inclined to send an email, a letter, call, whatever, you can do that. But I'm asking you not to call Comal County because there's not an issue here. So I'm going to go ahead and just film the process of them turning themselves in. All right, guys, you guys ready?
Ready?
Let's do it.
Yep.
Hey, sewer dog.
So we're going to go around that way and walk in whatever door we got open.
Thanks for coming in. We're walking into the jail here at Comal County Jail. We got the Livingston, the other two named individuals in the Livingston case are turning themselves in.
I don't think anybody
Here to document this, I'm gonna attempt, as being listed as the unidentified white male, I'm also gonna attempt to turn myself in, find out if in fact they do have a warrant. Well, we seem to be locked out. Hey man, I'm missing HboMatt, Bob. Yeah, I see you, Bob. Hey, good. What was that? Oh, it's Florida. Okay. This is Florida Creeks. Oh. Hey guys. Yep. It's Concerned Citizen Clint. Let me see, here we go. That's why they dodged me. They walked right in this door. I know it's early in the morning, but thank you guys for being here. Yeah, Bob, I know, it's sad. Truth Seeker, have you been paying attention to what's going on in Livingston?
Are you aware of the situation? No. Our law firm and the bonding company here made arrangements yesterday with the booking sergeant and got approval. Oh, I'd have to call him and ask him. But it's the guys from Livingston, Polk County, and they said to be here about 6 a.m. All right. Okay, thank you. All right, yes.
We're gonna be here for a minute, guys. Yeah. Well, there's Livingston. There's 4 people with warrants, and 2 of them are in custody, and these 2 guys, HboMatt and Corners News, also have warrants. I was listed as unidentified white male, and they claim I don't have a warrant, but we're gonna find out.
Let me know if the feed's okay. I might be getting reception problems inside.
Thanks for coming in here. They got us waiting for a minute. Yeah, how's the stream, guys? How's the stream? Is it okay, or do I need to go back outside? Comments would be appreciated at this point. Is everything coming through okay? Warrants for what? It's engaging in organized crime for filming the police. That's what the warrants are for. America First and Blue the Blue Line Watcher were taken into custody on the 10th of February. All right, thanks guys. Thanks for the ones. And okay, glad it's still coming in well. Thank you, Sewer Dog. Hey, yeah, it's really early in the morning. I'm up way past my sleep time. Way before my sleep time is over. Anyhow, crystal clear picture and sound. Thanks, Bob. Yeah, so, well, engaging in organized crime, that's bullshit. But, it is what it is, and everybody here is being accountable, and, maybe the cops will learn a lesson from that. These guys here have been gracious enough to accept them so that they can bond out without going into the lion's den of corruption. And anyhow, so these guys are going to take them in and let them bond out. We had arrangements to be here around 6 a.m. It's what, right? Yeah, it's right at 7 o'clock. So, anyhow, Bond's gonna be here shortly. We don't expect to see them because they're gonna have to come see the magistrate, but anyhow. Yep, Archangel, you got it. What was that? Does HboMatt have any extra flashlights? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. I didn't even get a chance to hit him up. He told me he's waiting for the next.
You guys know any lawyers who can pay him flashlights?
Yeah.
It'd be really useful.
Did y'all hear that? That was funny. You got anything to say, Ismail?
I have nothing to say.
This Corners News right here, HboMatt, you guys know that. Yeah.
Hola, ¿cómo están?
All right. Yeah.
Everything's good. Thank you guys for the support.
Good heart, good spirit. Everything's good? Yes. Yes. Yes.
It's not the first time. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the last time.
Yeah.
We're kind of getting used to this.
Yeah. It's all part of the process.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're waiting.
Yeah, we're waiting. We're waiting?
He
Somebody
told
told
us
us
to
to wait.
Warrants, it's been set up. We're turning ourselves in on warrants out of Comal County. It was arranged yesterday. Yeah. Yep.
I don't, but I can write down my number,
For what?
my license number. Yeah, I have a warrant too.
You have a warrant as well? You don't
Yeah.
have your ID and
No.
everything? Can I get your full name
Okay.
And then Clint, give her yours too.
I'm gonna let you guys get cleared in, and I'll give her my information.
Let me know. Are
Yes.
they taking care of you guys?
Y'all's warrants have been confirmed. Mine has not been confirmed.
So,
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah,
What was it? I
he
missed it.
might, so we're gonna have him check too.
oh yeah, he wanted to try to turn himself in on the same thing. He'll give you his information. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. It's actually Livingston Police Department is holding the warrants, not Polk County. Livingston Police.
The city of Livingston.
They're in Polk County. Doesn't have it. Livingston is the ones that's going to be confirming. They have not. They have. Hold on. Let me talk to her. They have not entered into TCIC, NCIC. We actually had to hire an attorney to force them to give us the warrants. No kidding. I'm no kidding. So yeah. Right. So. No. It was our bondsman, Dale. Yeah, I don't know. He owns 2 bail bond companies here, so he called. He was talking. Yeah. Let me get him on the phone. Let me call Dale and find out who he talked to.
We heard Patrick on a phone call yesterday.
Clint, give him all your information. We're gonna go. I'll call Dale outside, and we'll figure out who he talked to exactly. You got.
Do it?
Who has Dale's phone number?
Huh?
Who has Dale's phone number?
I don't have it written. I don't have my phone. I've got your phone number written down.
All right. Here, I gotta go out here for a second.
I'll be right with you.
Okay. Got my license sitting right there. So they're gonna check. I think they're still going through that phone call, Truth Seeker. All right. So they're on the phone trying to confirm the warrants. Possibly calling the bail bonds. No, Bob, that's why I can't watch his videos. I think that son of a bitch is going to get shot every time he makes a video. And I say some bitch in the most loving way. Well, it's getting light out here. All right. Hard to believe it's been over 20 minutes already. Sorry, there's not a lot of action going on here for you. Thanks for the likes. Make sure you guys hit the like button on the way in or the way out. Share this video. It's going to be a few minutes. Yeah. Thanks, Bob. Hey guys, I know that in the past I went off on a tangent and got off of cop watching and auditing and crime scene watching and stuff for a little while, but you know what? That tangent's over with. I'm back to business. It just depends on how often I can get out. I'm in the San Antonio area. Obviously, this is the safest place that we could come and handle these warrants. Thanks, Archangel. This is the best place that we could come and take care of the warrants. And so, ooh, she was very careful to close that door behind her. That's cool. If I get picked up on a warrant in Polk County or in my home county, neighboring county, I would not have this bond opportunity that's available for me through Jack. Jack set it all up. No money out of pocket. And if they do have a warrant, at least I will clear the warrant. And it's in my best interest to be here. Otherwise, I would not have made the trip. I've been hanging out with Jack for the last couple of days, and he has been the most gracious host, and his wife is the sweetest woman. Both of them, very gracious hosts. And I was glad to have been able to spend this time with him and also meet Jack, make that contact. You know, networking's always cool in the auditing, so
You're good.
I'm good. Okay. I got my license back. I'm good. I'm clear. I have no warrants. So,
So how do you guys feel about being organized criminals?
Not very organized, Jack. Made us late today.
Allegedly, these are allegedly organized criminal. We have Matt Gotti.
Hey, I was Soprano. Get it right.
Oh, we have Matt Soprano, and we got Ismail Gotti. Yeah.
Gotti.
The Teflon Mexican.
Sorry, I'm ashamed. I'm getting.
So yeah.
Okay.
So Matt, how do you feel about turning yourself in today?
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
And how about you, sir? How do you feel about turning yourself in today?
No hablo inglés. ¿Sabes español?
Well, now you what? You're not gonna. Why are you talking English? I mean, you speak English.
No hablo español. Digo, no hablo inglés.
I don't think I've ever seen him speak English.
Ismail is talking in the language that he's currently, right now, more comfortable talking.
My primary language.
And there's no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? No problem with that. But apparently, Livingston police, they got a problem with them Mexicans talking Spanish when they know English. They wrote it in their report, man.
Yeah, we're hoping that'll do that,
I
Bob.
think that if you speak multiple languages, you should be able to talk in whatever language you want, right? What do you guys think about that? Livingston police wrote in a report, they obviously, you can tell they have a problem with the fact that Ismail spoke Spanish. Because what they're saying is that Ismail speaking Spanish was basically interfering with their ability to commit crimes. So,
I made it more suspicious.
No, Archangel, nobody's going to be released on their own recognizance. This is Ismail in the cap has got a $105,000 bond. HboMatt's got a $5,000 bond, and yeah, nobody's grabbing any money out of their pocket this morning.
So I'm going to learn a third language for next time.
Livingston police, I got an excerpt from one of their radios. When they stopped behind Ismail's cars, they called the plates. They said, "We have Mexican plates." They gave out the number. Newsflash: it's Mexico plates, not Mexican plates.
Yeah, that is a big wow. Yeah, this was all orchestrated by Jack Miller, TX Sheepdog 72 right here, and
So guys, basically Polk County, if you don't know this, Polk County is down there by Hempstead as well. They are a hotbed for racism. And I'm not kidding. It's horrible. You can look up Hempstead, Polk County, Livingston, Oregon racism. You can Google that and you don't have to take my word for it.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of good old boys down there. And they had this planned out well before anybody came down there this last weekend. Okay, it didn't matter who showed up. It turns out it was Matt, Ismail, Mel, Brandon White, some other folks that I'm not going to name right now, but
America First.
America First.
Blue the Blue Line Watcher.
Blue the Blue Line Watcher. Good Citizen. Where's the Constitution?
Concerned Citizen.
Concerned Citizen. Where's the Constitution? Is here. Anyway, you know, they showed up down there, but it could have been anybody. Hell, I was going to go down there, but it changed from Saturday to Friday, and I couldn't make Friday. And because of that, I didn't show up. Otherwise, I'd be sitting here turning myself in as well. Anyway, Comal County had this plan, or Livingston and Corrigan had this plan, in that if these cop watchers, agitators, auditors, citizens, constitutionalists, non-criminal beings came to their city again to start shit over their illegal acts, then they were going to hook them up. They had a plan for these guys. First time they got somebody calling into the police department, they were going to charge them with organized crime. And that was the plan. You guys know that I have that officer that wants to speak that was on scene. I do have that interview done, and I have the raw footage of it. I'll be producing that, making sure that certain information is redacted in order to protect the officer's identity. And I will have that video out, I think, tomorrow. The officer is very concerned about what?
On 6 October.
I'm not messing with them right now.
I know.
This is a jail. Anyway, oh, is that Dane? Is that Dane? Yeah, it's here.
Oh man, thanks for being here with me. Yeah, $100,000 bond on this guy.
Hey, did they say that they
$5,000 on this guy.
Okay, good. All right, never mind.
And for me, no dice, man. The unnamed white male was not charged, and that's me. If you haven't seen the probable cause affidavit, man, go check out Foul Mouth Veteran. If you're not subscribed, be sure you subscribe to him, man. He's a good guy. Anyway, I believe he posted the probable cause affidavit for the arrest. They allege that Blue, the Blue Line Watcher, was caused. Okay, she didn't abuse the 911 system, but they said she sent HboMatt out of her house to go out to his car and back, knowing that it would cause alarm with the neighbors, and they would call because he was carrying a pistol with the silencer on it. It's all perfectly legal, and yeah, 2 neighbors did call, but nothing was orchestrated. That what the police allege never happened, and it's all just a some kind of dog and pony show where they're going to teach us auditors what they can do if we film them. And you know, Livingston's got another thing coming. All they did was put an arrow right to Livingston, Texas, where everybody knows to come, and we'll be handling that. Archangel, good for you. Yeah, there's a couple of videos of his back, and he posted he's been covering the Livingston crew. I've been part of it, so I've been silent to find out if I had a warrant or not. I just walked in this door. Just a few minutes ago, handed over my license. They checked it and handed it back to me. I do not have a warrant, even though I am the unnamed white male. They did find out who I was, but they did not issue a warrant, and I don't know why I'm saved from this, but you know, at least I have law enforcement confirmation that I do not have a warrant. You know, it's one thing when bondsmen and just regular citizens call in and ask, do you have a warrant for this individual? And you know, they say no. Well, you know, they said that, but if I had got picked up in that county or the neighboring county that is partners with Polk County and Livingston, yeah, I couldn't take a chance on having to come up with bond money. Jack arranged this thing where I could come down here and help these guys out and see if I had a warrant through law enforcement, and I do not, as checked by law enforcement instead of just any Joe Blow. So yeah, I've got a little load off my shoulders right now. Doesn't mean they can't keep it in their pocket and put my name on it later, but there has been no probable cause, anything like that for me. So we're waiting on the bondsman.
And now, you know, these two attorneys are.
Hell yeah, Bob. Yeah, that's what you don't want. You don't want to be looking over your shoulder. Yeah, this was the man up and find out. So yeah, that's what I had to do. Let's find out, do I have a warrant? And yeah, I came down here, and my bond would be not paid by me, but it would be covered, vouched for by Texas Sheepdog, and I would have to get on the easy payment plan in order to while I was out on bond. So it's better than any other option I had, and so I absolutely jumped on it and came up here. Been here 2 days now, and we've been hanging out, waiting to get everything organized and set up. Let's go see what Jack is saying.
I believe in giving people the opportunity to correct the problem, and only 4 have not corrected the problem. All the other ones, through complaints, through meetings with the chiefs, they corrected their problems. But 4 did not, and that's why they're being hauled into federal court. So there's 3 lawsuits that I'm a plaintiff on, and 1 I get deposed on, I think, at the end of this month. I'm kind of like one of their star witnesses. So technically only 3 lawsuits that I'm a plaintiff on, where stemming out of departments that just committed egregious civil rights violations and refused to right the wrong.
Ruh-roh.
So I have no choice but to take it to court.
What?
Get that resolution.
My phone's acting up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on?
Anyway, you know, getting criminal charges filed against these.
What happened? My video crashed.
I believe that should be done.
Are you guys still there? I can't read your comments. I got a green screen here, folks. I'm trying to switch the camera around. Hey, I didn't mean to delete anybody's comments. Oh, hell. Sasquatch is here, killed my battery. Okay, you guys there? Hey, is this thing still going? My phone practically died. It quit responding, but I didn't know if it actually died. Okay, my last message was 3 minutes ago. It's showing people in here. It shows the live stream still going. I'm getting no video. I am not getting video. It seems to be frozen again. Okay. Yeah, you guys still in here? I see the count is going up and down. Maybe the chat got turned off. There we go. Where y'all at? Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. My battery went from something, I don't know, it was around 70% when I started this live stream. It was 100% charged on the way here, and it died. It just died in 35 minutes. Somebody let me know if I'm still alive. Last thing I got was audio is still good at 7:17 a.m. Central. And that was 5 minutes ago. I'm back on the charge. Hey, I had to plug into the truck. I guess, I guess I'm just gonna have to let this sit for a minute and see what goes on. I'll run back and grab it when something goes down. I'm gonna have to restart the stream apparently. I think it's deaded. It's absolutely deaded. Thanks for the likes, guys. I'll be back in a few minutes. Oh, okay. All right, 7:24, we're back. Cool. Yeah, I had to plug in and there's no battery bank. I lost mine quite some time back. Somebody borrowed my truck and I got it back without my battery bank, but I don't have one currently, so I'm plugged into the truck, and anyhow, those guys are over there.